Moment. I'm Keith Hittner Senior. Remember, it's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. All right, Senior Moment number 106. Senior Moment 106 today, kids. We're going to be talking about reach. Reach is the topic of the day. 3,450 is what we've done to date. 3,450, 700 so far this month. Unbelievable. 1,515 is a goal for the month. 27,290 for the program. Go to the link tree in the bio, see what we're all about. Free products, free downloads, free market evaluation. And if you're enjoying watching your senior moment, what are you going to do? You're going to share it. Share it online. Share it with someone that you love, like me. All right. Reach. What are we talking about? Reach. Webster says reach is to stretch out, to extend or touch or grasp by extending a part of the body like a hand. All right. In advertising, we talk about reach. How many people will a single ad reach? Not frequency, not the number of ads we run, or the number of times we run it. A single ad, how many potentially will that reach? When I first began in real estate, my career, we used to run ads in the newspaper. Don't have a newspaper anymore, but we used to run ads in the newspaper. We used to run ads in the real estate guides, local TV. We were on every single channel. Sometime I'll play a replay of one of those ads. We used to be on the radio show. On the radio, we were running ads on every radio station, local radio station. Cole's directory, we would cold call and just go right down the street, call everybody on the street when people still had landlines. Call them up. Hi, this is Keith from XYZ Realty. Just wondering if you're thinking of making a move either now or sometime this fall. 10,000 phone calls my first 6 months in the business. And direct mail. Direct mail would be canvass a specific area, targeted to a limited month. We know exactly what the reach is there. If you got 350 houses in the neighborhood, your reach is 350. The reach has changed, obviously, over the years. So some of the old methods that we don't use anymore. But for a small business person like myself, we have the ability to have more reach now than we ever have in history. I mean, think about it. You can go on social media and your reach extends around the globe. The problem might be is that, especially like for real estate, for example, I don't want to reach people around the globe. So there are ways that you can target that and reach people more locally with social media too. But heck, reach is reach. And when you're telling the story, the more people that you can share the story with, the better it is. And it is all about the story. So it has changed from a benefit analysis, features and benefits, that kind of advertising that went through for so long. Features, benefits, features, benefits. It's now all about the story. That's what social media is all about. People are telling their story. They want to be heard and acknowledged for being human beings and the people that they are. We have such a wonderful opportunity as small business people to share in that story. At the image at the beginning of the video here, the cover image, is a screenshot of about less than 20% of the homes that we have sold, Sheila and I have sold in the Twin City metropolitan area. The system wouldn't allow, it maxes out. So that was all that could go on there. The thing of it is that, look at that. That's a story. That's a different kind of reach. That's a reach of experience. And you can tell that story in your social media marketing as well. But the story has to be about the customer. The old days of, Winston takes good like a cigarette should are gone. Now it's about, people want to know, well, what are you going to do for me? I mean, that's great that you have this small business, but why would I care about your small business? You have to tell the story as to what makes your product special and how it can benefit them. In real estate, it can be challenging sometimes. We talk about it a lot. What is the unique selling proposition of a real estate agent, one versus another. And it's really all about the experience and your ability to get the job done on behalf of the buyer. I'll give you an example of this, and we're already running up against the time, so I'm just going to give a quick example of this. This is a story. It's a true story that has happened to us. So I changed the names, obviously. Ted and Sharon were living in a cramped apartment on a noisy street with no yard, no pets allowed, and no room for the baby they just learned that they were expecting. When it was the two of them, they didn't mind the sacrifice. They were saving that $20,000 to $30,000 they thought they needed for a down payment on a house. Now, with a baby on the way, they desperately wanted a home of their own. I knew the loans were available with shockingly low payments, even zero down payment. So I called my lender and asked him to investigate programs that would be a good match for Sharon and Ted. We started house hunting, found their dream home in 2 weeks, and their offer went through without a glitch because they were already pre approved. Now Sharon and Ted will bring their baby home to a real home. Now that's a true story that has happened to us 100 times, where we meet a nice young couple and they're going to have a baby, start a family, and they need to have a place of their own. Those are the kinds of stories that we can tell. So the question that I put out to you is, as a small business owner, what story can you tell that demonstrates your product is appropriate for your customer and that will improve their lives and make your customers' lives better? That's the kind of story that you need to tell on social media, and tell it live, if you will. Go live and tell your story. That's it for your senior moment. That's it for today. All right, push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends. We're kind of trapped in this. I'm going to get a new computer and get it set up by the weekend because I need it for some demonstration and some training for next week. So I'll get that handled over the next couple of days, and then we'll be back out in line. I've already done my push-ups this morning. I did them when I was making coffee. So I make my coffee. I got my an espresso, and I put my one capsule in. I dropped down and wrapped off 30. Then it quit. I put the second capsule in, wrapped down, dropped down, and wrapped off the next 20. So easy to do. So you can do it. Push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, toe touchers, 50, 50, 50. Get them done, please, and you'll be better off for it. This is your senior moment. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior, and I got it right. We'll see you tomorrow.